Well, welcome students, staff, and patrons. My name is Wade Smith, and this is the December Pulse. First and foremost, I really want to thank our community who overwhelmingly supported our $65.6 million replacement bond. Some 73% of our community supported that measure in the most recent November election, really setting an historic level of voter approval in our community, and obviously the awesome responsibility that's now placed upon my shoulders and those of my colleagues to make sure we deliver on the promises made. With that said, the Bond Oversight Committee is diligently working, already has met twice, to again set the stage for the successful bond program as we begin planning and programming and phasing, and I'll talk about that here shortly. Looking forward to, in just a couple of weeks, of selling those bonds on the market, and we'll be advertising to our local constituency here shortly about how those who may want to invest, maybe want to buy some of those bonds, will have an opportunity not only to potentially have voted for the bond, but also invest in the bond and actually receive some revenue as an interest earnings process. So again, just want to thank our community from the bottom of my heart. What a special time it is for our Walla Public Schools, and really what a historic moment it is for us. I think people will look back many years from now and remember this moment when our community came out and overwhelmingly said yes to schools, yes to kids, and yes to our institution and our future. Receiving a lot of questions about what's next, when do we start the process, and when do we start seeing the first renovations and maybe new construction rise out of the ground. We've done a great job pre-planning for this bond measure, have a lot of schedules in place and ready to go, and we were ramped and ready for this approval, which was recently afforded us the opportunity on November 6th. So the very first of the projects will be the Walla High School campus, and actually the very first project on that campus will be the construction of the new roughly 10 classroom science facility. That actual programming has already begun. We are working collaboratively with our teachers to solicit their input as we start formulating the design phase of that project. And we will actually plan on breaking ground on that project next fall. So right at the start of the school year next year, sometime around, we're anticipating October, November timeframe to break ground on that new science facility, to then have that facility completed for the fall of the 2020 school year. So that allows us the opportunity, as we've mentioned before, to kind of phase the programming. So we'll first build the new science facility, move the science students and staff and other faculty into that building and other areas across the campus, and then begin to go ahead and renovate the existing campuses on kind of a process that allows us to phase that program to minimize the reliance on temporary portables, saving again taxpayers and the district costs. In addition to the phasing at Walla, we've also intentionally phased and plan on phasing all of our programs together. So again, the very first campus to start will be Walla High School, followed again right afterwards by Pioneer Middle School, which will begin its work sometime around the start of the 2020 school year. And then following Pioneer Middle School will be Lincoln High School, starting around the 2021 school year, with the anticipation that all programming and campuses will be complete by the fall of 2022. In an effort to, again, get as much information as we can out to our constituents and our staff, we've already developed a bond webpage at wwpsbond.org, which has a much more detailed schedule than I've just provided you. It's going to have individual site updates, so you can follow along on the progress in any one of these 3 sites, including a number of other additional projects we have planned, many of them actually getting started this very summer. Remember, in addition to the 3 core projects, which is the renovation of Walla, Pioneer, and Lincoln, we also have a number of other critical district-wide improvement projects, such as roof, safety and security, HVAC, and energy efficiency upgrades. We anticipate many of those projects to be started as soon as this summer, and so we're working collaboratively with our design experts, our local municipalities, as well as staff in those individual buildings to begin the process of design, bidding, and hopefully, again, accomplishing some of that significant work this very summer. And obviously, it's the holiday season is upon us. We recently again celebrated Thanksgiving break, and now on to the the winter break, I would just encourage our parents and community to get on our website and participate in so many of the incredible performances our students from kindergarten all the way up to high school have to offer, whether it's band and choir and orchestra concerts or, again, holiday presentations at the elementary schools. Just encourage you to get involved and see the excitement and the energy that our kids bring to these sorts of performances. And of course, along with the winter holiday break also comes inclement weather and the possibilities for that. Again, to remind our parents, please stay tuned to our website. It has very detailed information about our activities and responses to whether it's inclement weather and delays and cancellations. Remember, we will notify parents and family and constituents if there is a delay or cancellation. So as I try to say is, if you don't hear from us by 6 a.m., 6:15 a.m., school is on as normal. Please, again, make sure you clothe your student appropriately as it's getting cold weather, get kind of brisk outside during recess and other activities. So make sure we dress our students appropriately. And the district also has cold weather implications where we bring kids in during recess and in from PE if outside temperatures reach a certain threshold. If you have any questions about this amazing opportunity our community has afforded us, please visit our website. Contact me directly. Again, our 11-member Independent Bond Oversight Committee is actively involved in this process, carefully stewarding the taxpayers' resources and making sure that we deliver on our promises made. With that, again, I'm open to comments and feedback and any questions you may have. Thanks and have an outstanding day.